We just got our first full set list of the LEGO Star Wars 2023 sets. Hey guys, so somehow we actually have 2023 news, and it's only a few days until the August sets comes out, so this is very good timing. Now, this is coming from Pricey Plastic Product on Instagram, who I've always loved the name of. This is apparently coming from an anonymous source who just put out the list and set numbers and set prices for the 2023 sets. He did it for multiple themes. Now, this isn't coming from Promo Bricks, so this isn't a 100% thing. Although I would say this is likely true, it's definitely a lot more reliable than LEGO Ohio, and because there are no actual sets on this, I am more willing to of course believe it, because they're not rumoring something like a 212 battle pack or something. These are just set numbers and prices for now, so I do believe this to be true. Pricey Plastic Product is usually quite reliable. This is very exciting though. There are some pretty high price points on this, which is good. By the way, of course, these are just for the first half of the year, not even the full one. I don't think there are any May ones on here. This should just be for January and March so far. Some of these are listed as definites for January and some are definites for March, so I'll do those ones first and then talk about the ones which are unsure, which are of course the bigger ones. Firstly, there is set 75344 for $9.99 USD. No idea what this could be, presumably a microfighter. It's good to see that they are of course going on if this is true. However, with the evidence that microfighters could be ending, there is a possibility that this is another thing that will be taking the $10 slot. Well, I don't know what that could be, but just something with, of course, not microfighters. However, I think if LEGO was going to do that, they would kind of go all out with like 6 sets, so I'm going to assume this is a microfighter. Quick guesses for it, I presume it will go some way with the microfighter Razor Crest. I think it could be a Slave 1, a Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser, Moff Gideon's TIE Fighter, or maybe even just Mando's N1 microfighter. All those seems like likely options to me. Makes a lot of sense. Then there's set 75345, which was actually known about for a while because it was leaked accidentally by LEGO on their instructions website, so we actually know that this will contain 119 pieces, and this will be retailing for $20 US. So this is likely going to be one of two things, either a dual microfighter or a battle pack. I'm leaning more towards battle pack because microfighters again seem to be going lower in numbers, so I doubt we'll be seeing a dual microfighter. I don't know, there's just like only one $20 set in here, so I'm going to assume it's a battle pack. As for what that could be, I think a 212th Trooper battle pack, as like, if that was any other year, I'd be like, oh, definitely not. But of course, that does actually make a lot of sense with them coming in the ATTE. LEGO does like to release them in a cheaper set. However, I think it could be more likely if they come in something like a $30 set, so we'll have to wait and see, but a battle pack of some kind should be coming. And weirdly enough, set 75347 will be $65 US. That'll be something to do with a price increase, something that would originally be like $60. I like at first guess it would be a helmet, I guess, but I don't think that'll be coming because that's apparently not going to be in the March. My other thing is a diorama. Again, I don't think that's going to be on here because that's listed as January, so no idea what this one could be. Very odd, but a $60 set of some kind is gonna probably be coming. I think a downscaled set again could make a bit of sense, like we haven't seen those really since 2021, but maybe bring them back for something could make a bit of sense at that price point. Moving on to the March stuff now, there's set 75349 for $70 and set 75350 for $70. I think it's pretty obvious these are probably going to be the helmets with price increases. Again, usually would have been 60, but are now moving up to 70. That makes a lot of sense. 2 helmets, just kind of like last time, except of course the Dark Trooper one did come later as like a kind of different one. It was like a LEGO store exclusive, so we could see that again. We will have to wait and see, but that makes sense then why this wouldn't be on that list, which is what happened of course this year. So for these helmets, obviously I think an 8080 pilot helmet is pretty much guaranteed. That was meant to come out this year, but then of course I think they moved up the Dark Trooper one probably, and then at least, I mean, if it's designed they might as well put it out then. Other than that, I'm not sure what they could do. It makes some sense to maybe start doing prequel or maybe even a sequel one. They could do Kylo Ren, again like C-3PO. I mean, they said they wouldn't do it, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. It's kind of weird. but I guess there are lots of options out there for helmets, and I'm sure the helmet collection could go on for years. And here are the bigger sets. So yes, there are two $100 sets coming out next year, which is pretty big. A $35 set, which is just going to be what would regularly be a $30 set, and then an $80 set. Now, some of these could be dioramas, though again, I don't think any of these are from May. And if they are dioramas, well, I mean, there'd only be the $80 one, and then like some really expensive ones at $100, which I really doubt. Then again, though, the trash compactor did get up to 90, so it makes a bit of sense. We'll have to wait and see, though. Other than that, what they could do, I mean, they have sets to do from Mando Season 3. I presume that could go in for maybe a $30 set like Trouble on Tatooine did. However, again, that could be a battle pack type thing like with the 212th Troopers if they want to keep it at a higher price, which again, it's Lego, so that makes a lot of sense. In terms of dioramas next year, I'm going to assume they'll stick to the original trilogy. I think something based on Hoth would be like ideal. That would make a bit of sense for Lego to do. I don't know what specifically. Maybe the Wampa Cave would be quite cool. I think also like the Binary Sunset with Luke Skywalker, that's something they need to make. Though I feel like there isn't as much they could do. They could do like Lars Homestead, and that would be a great way to finally get that location. I mean, I would really love that. Other than that, though, I think an Endor one, because keep in mind that next year is the 40th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, so I'm sure Lego will do something if you keep in mind what they did for The Empire Strikes Back. I'll also just jump in and quickly mention that set 75351 is not listed anywhere on here, so that is likely going to be a set. It could be a store exclusive, we'll have to wait and see. In terms of what these other sets could be, this could be the time that they try and catch up on sets for the Book of Boba Fett, so maybe one's a Rancor Rampage. I do kind of doubt that, because they have other stuff to catch up on like Obi-Wan Kenobi and even Andor. I think things like the Bad Batch would be covered like in the summer, and that could be true for Andor as well, but I think Obi-Wan definitely could have a set in here, like maybe a Fortress Inquisitorius type thing for $100. That's a bit small, but you know, something like that could be kind of cool. That's just kind of a few predictions I have for what these sets are. Please let me know your predictions down below. I'll make a proper predictions video soon. I was aiming on doing that, and then if these came out, which like that's gonna like be my filtered thoughts now because I know what to look for. Again though, please take this with some form of a grain of salt. Whether that's higher or low is up to you, but this is not 100% confirmed by any means. I do kind of think this is true though, but I mean, yeah, just get hyped for 2023. It's time. We're gonna start seeing more rumors, and I mean, I have to pick up my game on those rumors. I'll get some predictions videos out, definitely, unless of course news comes out like tomorrow or something. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Again, let me know your thoughts down below. However, yeah, that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. That'll be all, folks. Goodbye.